Welcome to OfficePortal's Employee Self-Service demo. This guide will help you use OfficePortal Hrms more effectively, allowing you to manage tasks smoothly. Discover how to streamline your processes and get the most out of the platform. Know your domain URL. Your domain URL follows the structure. Your company name .officeportal.io. For example, if your company name is SAV Solutions, your domain URL will be savsolutions.officeportal.io, or it could be any other preferred domain chosen by your organization while creating the account. Log into your account, open your web browser, and type your company's Office Portal URL in the address bar. For demo purpose, I have typed a dummy company URL sav.officeportal.io. Now press enter to get the login page. Enter your username and password on the login page to access your Office Portal account. Please note, your official email ID is your username to log into Office Portal account. Here I'm typing my dummy username for demo purpose. After entering your username and password, click the login button to access your Office Portal employee account. Reset password. If you forget your Office Portal login password, no worries. Click the Forgot Password button. Enter your official email ID. For the purpose of this demo, I'm using my dummy employee's Yahoo Mail ID. You may use Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, or any other official email ID depending on your organization's preference. Click Send Reset link. And now you will see. Please check your email to reset your password notification. Please check your email for the Reset Password link mail receipt. Click on Change My Password button. Enter the new password that comprise uppercase and lowercase letters, a special character and numeric digit. Re-enter the same password in the Confirm Password text box. Press the Reset button to reset the login password. After you press the Reset button, you will automatically logged into your Office Portal employee account. From there, you can use your newly resettled password to log into your account. Please note, you can reset your Office Portal password any number of times. Office Portal's Dashboard Overview. The Office Portal dashboard is designed to provide a snapshot of essential information through 8 key widgets. Birthdays widget displays the birthdays of colleagues who are celebrating soon. New joiners. Lists the employees who have recently joined the company. Department members shows a personalized list of members from your specific department. Upcoming holidays displays the upcoming public holidays. Leave availability provides your individual leave balance. The employees can also click on a leave widget, which will redirect them to the leave application form to apply the leave. People on leave shows a list of team members who are on pre-approved leaves. There is no one on pre-approved leave, so it shows no leave today. Important links. It is a personal space where you can store and access important links. Work anniversaries. Highlights. Colleagues who are celebrating their work anniversaries today. Please note, the data displayed in the department members' holidays and leave availability widgets are personalized based on your team. Holidays are based on your location and individual leave balance. All other widgets show the same information for all users. The left panel shows your company name and logo if uploaded. Below that, you can find your profile picture if uploaded. Above your profile picture, you can find your name and the employee ID provided by your organization. You can find your name and profile picture on the top right corner too, followed by a bell icon. You can click the bell icon to view the Office Portal notifications, adding a post on feeds and reacting to posts or comment. Go to Home and click the Feeds section. You will see the Write Something text box. Enter the content you want to write in your post. Upload any picture you want. Post your content. Also, you can post any video URL that you desired to share it with your organization. Press the like button to react with your favorite reactions. Type your comment in the comment section. Click Post. Also, you can do multiple replies. Please note, to mention someone in a post, they must be following you. If you want someone to be notified about a post related to them, they must follow you. You can tag someone even if you're not following them, as long as they've been tagged by someone else in posts or comments. Make sure to follow your colleagues on OfficePortal to get notified about their posts and comments. Post visibility settings. When creating a post, you have the option to control its visibility. You can choose to show the post to all employees or only specific employees. If you select only for some employees, you can refine visibility by selecting particular departments, locations, or divisions, ensuring your post reaches the intended audience. Post settings. With post settings, you can manage interactions on your posts on feeds and announcements. Enable or disable comments. You can prevent others from commenting by disabling this option. Moderate post. Enabling this feature ensures that all comments are reviewed and approved before appearing on the post. Announcements. The announcements section operates similarly to the feeds section, with the same functionality for posting, reacting, and commenting. However, only authorized personnel, such as admins and managers, can post announcements. Other employees can view, react, and comment on these announcements, but cannot create posts. Employees section. In the Employee section, you can view a complete list of all the employees in your organization. If you're looking for someone specific, simply use the search bar to find them by their name or employee ID. You can also use the shortcut Ctrl+E to quickly access the search bar instead of moving your cursor manually. If you want to learn little more about your co-workers, enter their profile. Here you can view some general and work information about them. Updating employee profile. If you want to edit your employee profile, go to the Employee section. Select your profile. Click the View Full Details button. Here, you can edit your primary information, such as your first name, middle name, last name, nickname, blood group, date of birth, gender, and marital status. Employees cannot edit their employment data, such as employee ID, department, employee status, job title, role, and work location. Add any ID proof required by your organization and include your ID number. Enter your contact details, such as your home address, with your city, country, postal code, and time zone. If your home address and communication address are the same, enable this toggle. Enter your mobile number or home number. Add dependent details, including their name, relationship, gender, and date of birth, if desired or required by your organization. Add visa details if desired or if required by your organization. Include social media details such as your profile URL if desired. Filling out the mandatory fields marked with an asterisk is enough to save the basic information. In the Work Information section, employees can view their job details, including their employment type, work email address, band, division, reporting manager, and more. These details are view only and cannot be edited by the employee. In the Education and Experience section, employees can add their education details and previous experience details one by one. In the Emergency Contacts section, employees can add one or more relatives' phone numbers along with their relationship to the employee. However, at least one contact must be designated as the primary contact. In the Documents section, employees can upload their education, employment, or identity documents as individual files or folders based on their organization's requirements. It is important to note that once a document is uploaded, it can be viewed or downloaded but cannot be replaced. Therefore, it's wise to double-check that the correct document is being uploaded before adding it to the portal. In the Compensation Details section, employees can view their bank account information but cannot edit it. To make any changes to bank account details, it is advised to contact your organization's admin department or HR. If any statutory components, such as the Employee Provident Fund, Labour Welfare Fund, gratuity, or any other applicable benefits, are enabled for you in your organization, you can view those details here. If you have taken any loans from your organization, you can view the details here. In the Income Tax section, employees can easily declare their IT details and upload investment proofs. While making their IT declaration, they can seamlessly choose between the old tax regime and the new tax regime. However, it is mandatory to complete and submit these details before the lock date specified by their employer. If the organisation has provided a four-wheeler to the employee as a perquisite benefit, the details will be displayed in the Vehicle Details section. In the Salary Details section, employees can view their complete salary info along with Split, which includes earning components, flexible benefit plan, FBP, pre-tax deductions and post-tax deductions according to their organisation's policies. The Exit Details section is designed specifically for organisational use and data storage purposes. Here, employers can securely save important information about a former employee, such as the notice period start and end dates, last working date, approximate final settlement date, and other relevant details. Apply for expense reimbursement. To raise expense reimbursement, go to Expenses and Reimbursement option. Click Add New to raise an expense claim request. Select the reimbursement category. Select the expense category in the next field. Enter the amount spent. Provide the merchant's name if desired. Enter the date of expense. Add attachments like the purchase bill or receipts if needed. Click Save to keep editing or Save and Submit to raise the expense to your reporting manager. If your organisation has a cut-off date for the reimbursement claim, try to submit the expense claim within the date. View and download your Payslips and Forms 16. Click on Payslips and Forms, then select the Payslip tab to view and download your payslip. To view and download Form 16, click on Form 16 and then select the Download button. Check in, check out, with and without Geofence. For usual web check-in and check-out, press the check-in button to start. Now, you can see the timer is running. If you want to stop the timer, click the checkout button. Now, you can see your attendance for the day is automatically updated in the attendance tracker. Please note Geofenced check-ins and checkouts works only on mobile devices. However, for this demonstration, I'll guide you through the Geofenced check-in and checkout process using a desktop. When marking attendance, please use OfficePortal's mobile or web app on your phone if your organisation requires geofenced attendance. To check in or check out with geofencing, ensure that location services are enabled in your mobile settings. The first time you enable location, select Precise rather than Approximate for accurate attendance marking. If geofencing is enabled for you, when you try to check in or check out, a map will pop up showing your location and the set geofence area. If you press the Proceed button when you are within the fence, OfficePortal will allow you to check in or check out. If you are outside the fenced location and trying to check in or check out, you will receive an error message saying check in or check out failed. So just make sure you're inside the geofence area before trying to check in or check out. Check My Attendance. To check your attendance, go to the My Attendance section under Attendance Tracker. You can see Monthly Attendance widget. The days you were present are noted as P. The days you were present for half a day are noted as 1/2 P. The days you were present yet do not cover the total in time, but if you reach the tolerance, your attendance will be marked as PS. The days you were absent are noted as A. If you took any approved leave, the data will be visible with the proper leave code in the attendance. For example, if your organisation mentioned casual leave as a CL and you took a casual leave with proper approval, it will show as CL in the attendance. Each day can be clicked to refer detailed record of attendance in a side panel. View your weekly or monthly first in and last out timings in the next widget placed below the attendance. Here the first in column displays the employee's initial check-in time for the day, while the last out column shows their final checkout time. The total in time column summarises the total hours worked for that day. From Entry Exit Details widget, you can check the number of times you checked in and out for the current day. Also, you can refer the weekly or monthly graphical view of total in and out time in hours. Manual attendance entry. If you want to manually add attendance entries, go to My Attendance and click on the day. Click the Add Entries button. Add full day or half day entry or manual entry with check-ins and check-outs along with a reason. Once you have added the entries, they will be saved in draft mode. To view your request, simply toggle Show Pending Requests, where you'll find your draft entry. From there, just click Submit to send the approval request to your reporting manager. To undo the added attendance entry, simply click here. Please note, while adding manual entries, always use 24-hour format. Check your shift timing. Click on the My Shift section located next to the My Attendance area to view your shift timings. In this case, the employee initially had a 24-hour shift, which was later changed to a 10 to 7 shift. You can easily check your shift timings here and stay updated about your working hours. Attendance Tracker Reports. Switch into the Reports section to view the My Check-in, Checkout Reports and Entry-Exit Reports. In the My Check-in, Checkout Reports, you can have a complete view of your first in, last out and total in time data on daily, weekly and monthly basis. The Entry-Exit Reports will give you the same data, but here you can view early entry, early exit and late exit details too. Apply leave and cancel leave. Go to Leave Tracker and navigate to the My Leaves section. Check your leave availability. Please note that your leave availability is based on your date of joining and your organisation's policies. Consequently, your available leave count may differ from your co-workers, as it is entirely determined by your joining date and the organisation's norms. And press the Apply Leave button, or click on the exact leave legend to apply the leave. If you click the Apply Leave button, you have to select the type of leave you are applying for. But if you are applying directly from the exact leave legend, you don't have to select the leave type. The leave type gets selected automatically. Enter from date and to date to apply the leave. Here, let's apply for 1 day of sick leave. Write a reason if desired. Select whether you want a full day or half day leave. For half day leave, choose first half or second half. As per your organisation's leave settings, if documents need to be submitted, you can upload required documents in the form of PDF or image format while submitting the leave request. Press the Submit button to submit your leave request. Your request will be notified to your reporting manager. Please note, you can apply for a half-day leave only if your organisation permits it. Similarly, when applying for consecutive leave, you can only take the number of consecutive days allowed by your organisation. For instance, if your company permits a maximum of 3 consecutive days, you can apply for up to 3 days in a row. Some organisations may allow 4 or 5 consecutive days of leave. It all depends on your company's policies. If you don't have a specific leave balance, such as sick leave or casual leave, some organisations may allow you to take the leave with a negative balance, or opt for unpaid leave, or they might restrict you from taking the leave altogether once your balance reaches 0. Again, this depends on your company's guidelines. If you encounter any issues while applying for leave, it's best to contact your HR department for assistance. To cancel leave, if the leave is still pending approval, go to the leave and press the Cancel Leave button in the top right corner. If it is a past approved leave, employees cannot cancel their own leaves. Either their managers or admins can cancel it. Please note, if you plan to apply for or cancel leave, please ensure that the pay run for the month has not yet submitted. Once the pay run submitted, employees will be restricted from applying for or cancelling any leave. Checking holidays. In the Holidays section, you can view upcoming holidays and restricted holidays. The key difference between the two is that for a regular holiday, you don't need to apply for leave. It's automatically your day off. However, for a restricted holiday, you must apply for leave. and whether you can take it depends on your available restricted holiday leave balance. Applying for leave, roll over. Enter into leave, roll over, and enter apply button to apply. Leave rollover can only be applied at the end of your organization's leave year. In this case, leave rollover requests are allowed from December to March. Applications for the current year cannot be made before December. The exact months may vary depending on your organization's policies. Once you select the leave type, your available leave balance will be displayed automatically. For instance, in this example, the employee's available casual leave (CL) balance is 1. If you have one or more leave balance for the selected type, you can apply for carry forward or encashment within the time frame provided by your organization. Please note, the encashment and carry forward policies may vary across organizations. It's important to be aware of your company's policies before applying for a leave rollover. How to make comp-off addition request. Comp-off requests are typically made when you've worked on a weekend or holiday, or you have worked for extra hours in a usual working day, and now you wish to add those hours in your comp-off count. To request comp-off addition, enter the comp-off request section and click the Apply button. First, enter the date you worked. The system will then display the actual hours you worked on that day. In this scenario, the employee worked for 9 hours. Next, in the duration section, you can choose to apply comp-off addition request for a full day or only a portion of the hours. If you choose only portion of the hours, then you need to select start and end times using 24 hours format. If desired, write a reason for your comp-off addition. You can also choose an expiry date for your comp-off request or leave it blank. If left blank, the system will automatically set the last day of your leave year as the expiry date. Once you're ready, click the Submit button to send your request to your reporting manager. Keep in mind that your manager has the authority to modify the comp-off expiry date provided by you. If you want to cancel the comp-off addition request, just press the Cancel button and give Confirm. Once your comp-off request is approved by your reporting manager, the approved hours will be automatically added to your comp-off balance. How to apply comp-off leave. To apply for comp-off leave, navigate to the My Leaves section and check your available comp-off hours. Click on the Apply Leave button and select the leave type as comp-off. Alternatively, you can directly apply for comp-off leave by selecting the exact leave legend. In the Compensated with section, you'll see the worked dates and the exact comp-off hours approved by your reporting manager. Select the dates you want to compensate with and remove any dates you don't wish to use. Next, choose the dates for applying your comp-off leave. Enter the start and end dates. Then, choose whether you're applying for the whole day or only for a specific portion of the day. If it's for a portion of the day, specify the start and end time. The total comp-off hours you're requesting will be displayed here. Provide a reason for the comp-off leave application if required. Finally, click the Submit button to send your comp-off leave request. Your request will now show as pending approval. Once your manager approves it, the corresponding hours will be deducted from your comp-off balance. For instance, this employee previously had 12 hours of comp-off, and he applied for 2 hours, so balance has been updated to 10 hours. Leave Tracker Report. Go to the Reports section to view the Leave Tracker reports. Here you can find the My Leave Summary, which provides an overview of your leave balances alongside the leave types. Below that, you can see a list of the leaves you've applied for, along with their statuses, whether they are approved, pending, or rejected. How to use projects and task boards. Go to the Time Tracker section and navigate to Projects. You'll see a list of projects where you're added as a contributor. In this case, this employee has only one project assigned, but it's possible you may have several projects to work on. Click to open the project, where you'll find key details like the project name, project code, manager name, and description. In the Project Contributors section, you'll see a list of everyone contributing to this project. Head over to the Boards section to view the boards added to this project. You can mark any board as a favourite, and your favourite boards will be displayed here for easy access. Navigate to the board where your tasks are assigned. Here, you can view tasks with assigned due dates, if mentioned. Task colours may vary depending on the due date. Green indicates you still have time, 1 or more days. Yellow means today is the last day to complete the task, and red shows the due date has passed. To update the task's status, simply drag and drop it into the desired status column. Alternatively, click the 3 dots in the top right corner, select Move To, and choose the board you'd like to move the task to. Next, select the appropriate status column, such as New, In Progress, Done, or any custom column your organisation has set up. When the board and column are correctly selected, your task will move seamlessly to that location. For example, moving this task to the monthly payroll processing board and selecting the In Progress column will place it exactly there. Remember, this task was initially in the payroll board. How to create task. As a project contributor, employee can also create tasks on their own. Click the Add New button. Select whether you are going to add task or bug. Write the task title. Add a task description. If you want to attach any supporting document to the task, click the Attachment button. Click the plus icon and add the attachment. Navigate to Assign to add the task members from the project contributors list. Add label to the task if desired. Add priority to the task if available. Add due date to the task if desired. You can also edit task due time. Select the task's status. The newly created task will be in the new status by default. You can add work item type, whether it is task or bug, inside the task screen too. Now click the Save button to save the task. You can check all the task activities just by viewing inside the Activities area. The Timesheet section within a task shows all your timesheet entries for that particular task, allows you to add new ones directly, and lets you edit draft entries as well. You can also chat with your task members by using @mentions. When you mention their name with this symbol, they will get the notification about your chat, so they will notice your queries or replies as soon as possible. You can also react to your team members' replies by pressing the Like button. How to create subtask. Click on the subtask and press the Add Link button. You'll see 2 options: Existing Item, New Item. Select Existing Item if you want to add an already existing task as a subtask. Choose New Item option to create a completely new task as a subtask. If you choose Existing Item, decide how the tasks should relate. Select Parent if you want to make the main task a subtask under the existing task. Select Child if you want to make the existing task a subtask under the main task. For example, if you select Data Collection and Validation as a child of CompOff and Leave Management, CompOff and Leave Management becomes the parent task. Data Collection and Validation is the subtask child. Alternatively, if you select Parent, Data Collection and Validation becomes the parent task. CompOff and Leave Management will be the subtask. If you want to create an entirely new subtask, just click New Item and add a new task as child. To add a subtask to a main task, begin by entering the subtask details and then press the Save button to link it to the main task. To unlink a subtask from the main task, just press the 3 dots in the right side and click Unlink Child button and press Confirm. On the task board, the main task will appear in blue, with each subtask displayed in grey. When you hover over a subtask, details about its main task will be visible. Checking the main task reveals a link icon that indicates the number of linked subtasks. Here, 2 subtasks has been linked with this main task, and it shows none of the 2 has been completed, so it displays 0 of 2. If one of the 2 has been completed, then it will show 1 of 2. That's how the subtask's status will be shown in the main task. My Tasks screen. The My Tasks section displays all the tasks assigned to you. Here, you can see Start and Stop timer icon in front of every tasks. The Start and Stop timer automatically track and calculates the time you spend on each task. To track the time you spend on a task, start the task's timer by clicking the Start Timer icon. Please note, only one task timer can be active at a time. If you start a new task's timer, the previous one will automatically stop. How to fill and submit timesheets. Timesheets are used to calculate the time spent on tasks by each employee. Timesheet entries can be added in two ways. One by adding manual entry and other by running timer button of individual tasks in My Tasks screen. To fill the timesheet, go to the Time Tracker section and click on the My Timesheet button. Click the plus icon in the top right corner of the screen and select the project you worked on. Select the task. Choose whether it is a billable or non-billable task. Enter the duration spent on the task manually, or your task duration will be automatically calculated. If you use Stop and Start Timer option available in the My Task screen. To add task duration, you can input the time spent in various formats. Just type 1H and press the Enter key. It will be converted into 1 hour. Or press 50M to enter 50 minutes. Use combined formats such as 1H50M to indicate 1 hour and 50 minutes. Or use decimal notation like 1.5, which represents 1 hour and 30 minutes. If you input a whole number, such as 200, it will automatically convert to 200 seconds, which equals 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Like this, you can choose any of these convenient formats to record time duration in your timesheet. Once done, you may add a description if the option is enabled. Press Add to add the entry and press the Save button to save the entry. To delete an entry, simply click the red minus button and then press Confirm to complete the deletion. You can make multiple entries for the same task within a day. Simply click the Add Entries button and input the duration for the entry. If the description option is enabled, you can add details as well. For example, here, I've added 3 entries for the same task on a particular day. All 3 entries are displayed sequentially in the side panel for easy reference. Fill in the timesheet for each working day of the week. At the top, you can view the total logged hours and total billable hours, calculated based on the billing types assigned to your tasks. Here you can see the automatically added task duration with the help of Stop and Start Timer are shown with a clock icon, and the manually entered task durations are displayed with a man icon. Remember to save the timesheet if you are leaving the page in the middle. If you left unsaved, your entries will be automatically deleted. If you already saved the timesheet, then click the Submit button to submit the timesheet. If you need to submit the timesheet for partial days, such as 2 or more days, and not the whole week timesheet, you can use the Partially Submit option. First, save the timesheet. Then click on Partially Submit and select the specific date range you wish to submit. Finally, click the Submit button to complete the process. Now you can see the timesheet has been partially submitted. The submitted date range is highlighted in yellow, indicating that entries for these days can no longer be added or edited. However, for the unsubmitted days, you can add or edit entries. You can also submit the entire week's data on the last working day using the Save and Submit option. Once you submitted the timesheet, and it is pending for approval, you could see the timesheet appears in yellow. If your reporting manager approves your timesheet, it will be highlighted in green. If your submitted timesheet is rejected by your reporting manager, it will return to an editable format, allowing you to make changes and resubmit it. You can easily view your timesheet status in Inbox under the Timesheet section, whether it is approved, pending, or rejected. Remember, you can't add entries in the timesheet for future days. If a task's timer is running on the My Task screen, the timesheet for that specific task will be frozen for the moment, and you won't be able to make any edits to it. Also, you can't save entries in a timesheet if any of the tasks' timer has been running currently. You could see the start and stop timer entries in the timesheet displayed with a clock icon. But if we edit the duration manually, then it will be changed into man icon automatically. Fill timesheet inside the task itself. Instead of using the My Timesheet section, employees can log timesheet entries directly within a specific task by accessing the timesheet section inside the task. This section provides a detailed list of all past entries made for that particular task. Employees can add new task entries here. Click the plus icon on the right side to create a new entry. Select whether it is billable or non-billable task. Enter the time duration. Provide a description if the description field is enabled. Now save the new task. That's it. When you add task entries in the timesheet section inside the tasks, the date column automatically displays today's date. If you want to add entries for a past date, you can simply edit the date to your preferred one. Please note, if the start and stop timer is used to calculate the task duration, the timesheet entry will be automatically added to the specific task for that date. You can add a description later if needed. You can also edit an existing work item by clicking the edit icon if it's editable. Entries that are submitted and awaiting approval are highlighted with a yellow bar. Entries that are either rejected or still in draft mode appear in grey and can be edited. If a new entry is added to an already submitted timesheet, the bar will turn red. Please note, if you want to add timesheet entries for dates that have already been submitted, ensure your employer has either rejected or revoked the submitted timesheet. Only then can the new entries be included in the timesheet. Once updated, you can resubmit it with the newly added entries. If the submitted timesheet is not rejected or revoked, the new entries for those dates will not be included. Submitting self-assessment for performance review. Go to the Performance Management section. Navigate to My Performance. Click on the current review cycle at the top. A screen will be opened with 3 tabs as Goals, Memo, and Assessments. Click the Assessment option. Answer the self-assessment queries provided by your employer or manager. Rate your performance for each question with comments and attach supporting documents if allowed. Complete the assessment and select Save to keep it for future edits, or choose Save and Submit to move forward with a one-on-one review with your manager. If you'd like to delete your answers and start over, click Cancel Changes. Once submitted, you cannot edit the assessment further. After evaluation, the manager will submit the final rating. You can then accept or decline the rating within the final acceptance date. If no action is taken by this date, the rating will be automatically considered accepted. Inbox. In the Inbox section, employees can easily keep track of the status of their various requests through My Request area, whether they are pending, rejected, or approved. These requests may include leave applications, leave rollovers, comp-off requests, timesheet submissions, and more. The clear and organised layout helps employees stay informed about each request's progress at a glance. In the delegation settings, employees have the flexibility to delegate their work to colleagues when needed. For instance, if you're planning to take an extended leave and need to transfer your tasks to a co-worker, you can make use of these settings. Simply select your colleague's name from the drop-down list. Specify the start and end dates for the delegation. If you wish to notify your colleague via an official email, enable the Subordinates will be notified through email toggle. You can also add a reason for the delegation if necessary. Before assigning a delegation, please ensure that your chosen colleague has the proper authorization to take over your responsibilities. Finally, click the Save button to send the delegation notification. In the Delegation section, you can easily view notifications about any tasks your subordinates have assigned to you. Reports. In the Reports section, employees can view detailed attendance tracker reports, including check-in, check-out, and entry-exit reports. They can also access leave tracker reports, such as My Leave Summary. To quickly find any report by name, use the search bar at the top. For faster access, press the shortcut Ctrl+E to reach the search bar instantly. Help section. If employees have any questions about using OfficePortal Hrms or want detailed information about any feature, they can find everything they need in the Help section.